welcome back to episode 6 of our month-long New Zealand adventure. We've just wrapped up 3 days of living the beach life and hiking our way through the absolutely stunning Abel Tasman National Park.
Booyakasha! Welcome to paradise.
Now we're back in Nelson City for one final day and ready to taste our way around town.
Nelson and Tasman are known for their food and wine for good reason. They're both a foodie heaven thanks in part to the landscape. The fertile and varying soil conditions along with loads of sunshine creates that perfect balance for absolute awesomeness.
Today we're heading to one of New Zealand's oldest art and artisan street markets, the Nelson Market. From what we've been told, it's a real do your groceries, buy a gift for your mum, snack on some samples, chat to the locals, pick up some lunch and take a walk type of vibe.
To be fair, we'll likely just take a walk on the way to our next meal. Can't be guaranteed that we're going to like everything we eat though. Go on, just a little mouthful.
Oh my god. Good morning from Nelson City again.
Yeah, we're back. We got dropped off last night from Abel Tasman about 6:30 p.m. Not gonna lie,
A little bit tired.
This is where we're staying here. This is Trailways. It's a nice spot right overlooking the river, which again must be victim of those tides here, eh? Because the difference is enormous
There's
day to
essentially
day.
no river right now.
Yeah, but really functional little room,
Comfy.
right in the heart of the city, which is perfect for what we wanted today. We knew we wouldn't be up to too much because I almost feel like I'm limping. My feet are a little bit sore.
Well, after walking almost 50 Ks and how many steps?
70,000 steps.
70,000 steps over the last 3 days. I think it's natural that our feet are a little bit swollen and sore.
But we knew that we wanted to get back into town today because it is Saturday morning. It's bright and early. There's not many people around, which is a good thing.
It's just after 8 a.m. And the reason we're up bright and early is because the Nelson markets are on every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we're eager beavers and we're getting there right as they open. I think it's essentially, I hope they have coffee.
I was just going to say, I'm desperate for a coffee to start. Oh yeah, this one. This is the one we need. It's enormous. It's an entire car park. So there's heaps of fresh produce and stuff as well. There's just so many vendors. Food, crafts, clothing. Wow, I'm impressed.
But these ones here are single origin, so we've just purchased them from that one country. Fair trade, the farmers paid around 10 times more than what, say, a big company would pay.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we've been walking for about 3.5 minutes and Stacey's, I think her instincts just lead her to the places that she's gonna love and brings me along for the ride. What have you found already?
I found chocolate. First stop chocolate for breakfast at just after 8 a.m. So we actually got a goodie bag when we arrived and it was full of this chocolate and the flavour is called buttered toast. And I just thought it was kind of like any other chocolate, how you make it. But apparently what they do is they get Vogel's toast, they butter it, they grind it down for 48 hours, it gets put into the moulds, and then afterwards sea salt gets sprinkled on top and literally magic is made.
It was absolutely delicious, but let's go try something
Well,
else
let's
now.
just make sure.
Which one do you want to try? So we've got orange, espresso. Oh, I don't know how to say that.
Janduya.
Janduya. I like it. Kumara. I'm a massive
that.
Kumara fan. And you can actually see, in here, you can see the bits of walnut in there. And then look at the orange bits in there.
Right, I've got the proper crisp kumara flavour, kumara chips.
So it's going to taste like a chip.
Yeah, apparently there's chips in
Like
here.
a kumara chip.
Yeah.
And I went for the maple walnut. Maple walnut. Cheers. I got the biggest sample I could find.
Happy breakfast, everybody. Tastes like chips. Tastes like kumara chips.
Tastes like maple walnut.
It's chocolate. Oh wow.
Need some more of that.
We're right next to Pix as well. Hoping you guys remember this.
We absolutely love Picks. This is the place that we went to try and go get that granola bowl the other day, but they were closed.
Yeah.
But we did the tour last time. Incredible peanut butter. Spotted a food truck here, home of Nana's Maori fried bread, with a sign up the top. Kai with Aroha, which means food with love. This is something that we've never tried before. This is some fried bread. You said it was potato based.
Yes, traditionally.
Okay, traditionally it's potato based, and there's all sorts of options from BLTs and what else we've got? Banana, bacon, and maple. But we've gone for one of the sweet ones. I keep whacking the poi here. We've gone for one of the sweet ones.
Here you go.
Oh,
Delivery.
come on in. Look at this. Oh, you're a bit short.
Anyway,
I'm looking forward to this.
We've been told it kind of tastes like a crumpet, or similar to a crumpet.
Cheers. Oh, you gave me the one with all the crunchy bits on it too. Good, thank you. Mmm.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Mmm.
It's like a donut. It's like a crumpet. It's like bready, crispy.
Yeah, really crispy texture around the outside, but then the inside is sort of fluffy and donutty at the same time, with the sweetness and the butter.
That is amazing.
I've got to say, everybody that we're chatting to is so bloody friendly.
Everyone's lovely.
Ooh, yeah. I'm digging it. So the lady was just explaining that because it's kind of a, it's not sweet, it's not really savoury, you can make it go either way. But it's almost got this, a bit of a chewiness to it as well. It's not like a traditional bread that breaks apart. I need to put this down so I can eat it.
Hiya. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, how are you?
Thank you. Could I please get a regular glow? Do you take your pot or cash? Both. Okay. Thank you. Got my glow juice. It's got apples, orange and carrot in it, and we saw her making it, and that's literally all she put in it. So, okay, first, it's delicious. Second, it's super sweet. Like, it doesn't taste like it's got no sugar, like added sugar. It is, oh, Jane's like, give it to me. The reason we wanted to try a juice is because we've been driving past all these orchards, these apple orchards in the region. They grow such like, okay, sorry, Dane likes it, good review. They grow all these incredible, juicy, red looking apples. So we were thinking, how do we try that other than just in apple form? And we went for a juice, and I'm so glad we did, because we're going to fight over this, aren't we?
Oh, for sure. The apples are incredible as well, though, because often the lunches that we had in Abel Tasman were these crunchy apples, and there was all these other treats and little bits, and I was always looking forward to that fresh, crispy, crunchy, yeah, bit of something to while you walk the track.
To chomp on.
I think we've barely scratched the surface.
I'm already full though. But they have everything in there, from cheeses to nuts to honey.
Seeds.
I'm
just throwing stuff out. That's
They've
the
got
one thing I
ceramics,
remember.
They've got flowers. They've got like
Jewelry.
wooden
Guy making
chopping.
jewelry. I'm not very good at this game, am I? It's like those games when you play in a group, you know, when everyone has to contribute something, like a ship came into the harbour,
And you just forget every single car brand there is on it.
Yeah, exactly right. And then someone says the one that you were thinking about. Anyway.
That was a really cool market though. Like, you could just see people going about their daily lives, and instead of going to the supermarket, they go to the markets and buy their fresh produce. Or
We'll get run over by a taxi.
Yeah. So it's cool because it's not just like a touristy market where you just, I don't know, wander around and see touristy things. It's literally all locals doing their thing, like talking to them and stuff. They all have these cool stories, and I don't know.
I know, I'm with you. Everybody's these proud kind of artisans and creatives, and there's a really supportive little community, and everyone chats, and there's so many samples. I mean, we couldn't show half of them, and also there's a lot of people's creations and their own sort of valuable stuff that's their own and unique, so filming is always a little bit strange. Like the ones that we did film, we made sure that we kind of asked that they were cool with us showing some of their stuff. But anyway, we're going to throw you back to another classic Kiwi meal that I absolutely loved.
You'll see. You'll see.
It was a couple of days ago. We are in for a real treat here.
You're in for a real treat here.
No, you're going to have to try this.
Okay.
So we've just been driving. We're at Tahunanui Beach. We mentioned it in the other Nelson video because it's a beautiful beach here that we kind of didn't really notice last time.
No, because it was the middle of winter and it was not like this.
So now there's people out there paddleboarding and it's a really, really cool spot, super busy. And we're just kind of cruising around, went for a little bit of a walk, and then I saw this food truck and I saw the sign at the top that said Whitebait.
Which is unusual for this time of year.
Whitebait are these tiny, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny fish.
Well,
freshwater buggers, I think.
Yeah. So
it's
picture
unique.
this, like a yellow pillow of egg and just like eyes and tiny, tiny fish just like staring at you.
But I'm kind of nervous because they might not have them.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go in
well.
and if that's the case, this has been a waste, but it's worth committing for.
Amazing. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. What have we got?
Whitebait Sammy, $11. It's just a whitebait fritter. Inside, some good old-fashioned Kiwi white bread. Do you want some lemon on it?
Sure.
I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of whitebait. They just kind of like stare at you as you eat them. So I'm nominating Dane to try this one. I'm sure it will be great. Smells good.
I'm actually really impressed by this. Some people are very stingy when it comes to whitebait because it's actually really expensive stuff. The fact that this is $11 and it came with an entire omelette almost, an omelette of eyes. I'm surprised there's so much in here, but let's get this thing. So there's a little bit of hint of the egg there to kind of keep it all together. Small amount of saltiness, quite almost gritty, which might put you off a little bit, babe. But I really, really like that. And when you open it up like this, you get a little bit more of an idea that you're eating fish, not just an egg fritter. But this is just classic Kiwi food truck on a beach under a massive tree.
On beanbags.
On beanbags. This is as Kiwi as it gets.
I don't know about
I don't know about this, but I feel like I should, you know? I've tried whitebait before.
Go on, just a little mouthful.
Oh my god.
See the grittiness?
Yes. It's open.
This is Kirby Lane. On a Wednesday, it's full of food trucks, like there's a taco truck, a falafel truck, a chicken place. It's Saturday today, so we came here in the hopes of finding something open, and luckily, the place that Dane really wanted to try is open.
Goods. Oh yeah. I'm excited for this. I think in a past life I was Japanese because I just love the food. So something like this, when we got told that this is the best karaage, or karaage if you want to probably say it really wrong, from Mr. Karaage here, is this is the best in New Zealand, in the city, who knows? Tick. It's crunchy, fresh, not too chewy. Great sauces on here. Then we got the don, which has got the rice and everything under it. But I'm just reading the sign that was up there. I took a photo of that. Just usually means Japanese fried chicken. I think everybody knows that. But the word karaage is Japanese cooking method in which an ingredient is lightly coated with flour or potato starch. But these cats only use potato starch. Mr. Karaage, he don't mess around. This is the good stuff. That river's much higher now. That tide has obviously come right the way in, but it's just such a drastic shift. So the place that we're staying at has a restaurant called The Tides that sits right onto the river and was recommended to us as one of the quite an upper class or quite a nice place to go for either dinner or lunch or breakfast actually. Because a little bit more casual during the day. All of the meals. We're pretty full now, but it seems like that's a great place to go to get a beer, get a drink, some kind of hopefully local craft or something, and we can look out over the river.
I like the look of all of these. Loads of craft in there.
I guess that means we're pretty much closing off our time in Nelson now.
Yeah, it's been a good amount of time here. I'm glad that we came back.
Yeah, there's still so much more that we could have seen, that we want to see. There's so much more to do.
I have a feeling it won't be our last time.
No, 100%. I think when we find a banger, we do definitely come back. Speaking of, it's exactly what Stacey has done. Eddie Line Brewery, which is actually out sort of on the way to the airport. We've noticed it a few times. This is what you were drinking in April Tasman, wasn't it? At all the lodges.
I really like it.
I went for a Sprig and Fern West Coast IPA. Couple of local brews. Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
This is like stop talking
So we can drink.
more drinking. Oh yeah. Mm. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crisp, more crisp than fruity, but I'm down with it.
I don't know how to describe a lager. Lagery.
Lagery. Yeah. Anyway,
See ya.
and this is it. Have you noticed?
Yes, this is our home.
It's just been pointed out. This is it right here.
Home sweet home.
What do you reckon?
I love it. Wow.
She's purring. Oh, I got to get used to driving such a big vehicle. What? I should have done my mirror too.
Thank you.
Well, so you got the croquette mussels here, you've got crumbed mussels here, beer battered mussels, curry half shell mussels, and the garlic butter mussels.
Amazing.
What a treat.
Awesome, enjoy guys.
Yes.